Hey lovelies, welcome to another Reiki session. I want to apologize really quickly. If you guys hear any traffic, where I'm filming is right next to kind of a busy highway or a busy section of road. So if you hear traffic, I do apologize for that. But today's Reiki session video is all about the crown chakra. Today we are focusing on opening up that chakra. It's one of my favorite ones, the crown chakra. I'm really deep into my spirituality right now and expanding on that and connecting with my divine feminine and connecting with my spirit guides and my ancestral guides. So I'm really into a lot of that right now. Representing today's crown chakra Reiki session, we have these little cat ear headbands here. I don't know if that's too girly for you or maybe it's a little too on the nose, but I have a 4-year-old daughter at home and we collect these things like crazy. We just love these things. So that's what I was called to use to represent today. It was just kind of fun and it made me giggle, so that's what we're using today. It's representation. So this over here is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So go ahead and pause the video first of all to get your space ready. Make sure you have somewhere to lay down comfortably. Dim the lights if you want to do that. Light your candles or incense, whatever it is. It's going to help you relax and just kind of get into that meditation vibe. So go ahead and do that first, and then take your time picking your pile. Meditate on it, whatever you need to do. Pick the pile that you're the most drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one pile, please feel free to go through more than one session. It's entirely up to you. But once you pick the pile that you're the most drawn to, timestamps are down in the description box below, so feel free to go down there and just hop straight into your session. And yeah, that's about it. So you guys take your time and I will see you guys in your sessions. Bye. Hi guys, welcome to your session. This is pile 1. So if this is the cat ear crown chakra that you chose with the flowers on it, you're in the right place. So go ahead and lay down, close your eyes, take some deep breaths, and we will jump right into your session. All right? that is the end of your Reiki session. Go ahead and pause the video. Take a few minutes to come back to the space you're in. Stretch it out. Take your time sitting up. And when you're ready, I'll see you in your session discussion. All right. Hi, Pile 1. Welcome to your session discussion. So right away, you guys had a lot of energy, like a lot of energy. I was swaying back and forth a lot, and I felt a little emotional. And I kept asking, like, what's the message here? What's like I couldn't really discern from just what was going on. It felt, I don't want to say intense, a little emotional, kind of chaotic. Like when it comes to spirituality, I think you guys are maybe in your heads a lot. I think a lot of you guys want to be spiritual or think of yourselves as spiritual, but maybe you don't really know what that means for you, or maybe you're like you question a lot of things when it comes to spirituality. A message for some of you, I don't think this is for all of you, I think this is for some of you, so do take what resonates. I think some of you are sensitives, and you can take that as you want, whether it's empaths or maybe you have some intuitive abilities or maybe some psychic or medium abilities. I think some of you guys are sensitives in that way. You have some of these talents or abilities. But the impression I got for those of you who have those sensitives or those sensitivities, I think the impression I have is that you're kind of weary of them, or maybe a little afraid of them. Like you're not fully kind of embracing them. So I don't know if those are things that conflict with maybe the spirituality or religion you follow, or maybe they just conflict with your logic, right? I'm someone who struggled with that sometimes myself, especially in the beginning when I started doing Reiki. Logically, being intuitive and being connected to spirit and things like that, it was something that kind of scared me a little bit. And it's taken me time to kind of open up to a lot of that. So maybe that's you as well. It's kind of the message I got. But after kind of grounding you a little bit and kind of like pulling you out of your head, and then going back up to the crown chakra area, it didn't feel as chaotic. It felt a little more relaxed at the end there. And yeah, I don't know. I hope you're feeling a little bit better. Maybe just not so like static energy, just kind of all up here, just static energy, if that makes sense to you. That's really what it felt like. And at the end there, it just felt more like kind of cleared out, like a little more chill, so hopefully that kind of helps you guys feel a little bit more relaxed, especially when it comes to thinking about stuff like that. I was, I would say drawn to, but I kind of got the message to try and draw an oracle card for you guys here at the end, just one, as kind of like advice or something to take with you out of this session. So if you guys give me 1 minute here, I'm gonna get those cards out, and then we'll get you a card. Okay. All right. So I've got my cards out here. If you're curious, and I'll list it down in the description box. I'll list it down in the description box, the oracle cards that I'm using. They're Work Your Light oracle cards. This is the box right here. So, but I'll put that down in the description box for you guys. So, Spirit, what's a card for pile 1? Just one card for advice or something they can take with them moving forward here. Just one card if you want to let it fly out for me. Okay. All right, so we have, all right, we have don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Right there. Don't dim your light to fit in. Okay. Now, I mean, I feel like that fits, right? Like if you're someone who's really kind of exploring their spirituality, like I said in the beginning, it felt like you have a lot of energy. You're someone who has a lot of, I think you have a lot of sensitivities when it comes to stuff like this. But again, if you're like me, you know, maybe it scares you a little bit, and maybe you're even worried about how other people will perceive you if you kind of open up to something like this. And Spirit wants you to know not to do that. Spirit wants you to not be afraid. They're there to help you and to guide you. And, you know, they don't want you to run away from who you are. They want you to embrace that and to not be afraid. They're there to catch you. They're there to guide you. That's their job, and that's why they surround you. So, yeah, don't dim to fit in, all right? You guys, embrace who you are, love who you are. Don't be afraid to explore some of that. There are so many channels here on YouTube, whether it's tarot, oracle, other Reiki channels, who are just really good at, I think, going into how to open up to some of this stuff. So don't be afraid to check those channels out. You know, do a little learning, a little exploring, and know that Spirit is with you and guiding you, and they're with you on this journey. So don't be afraid of that. Okay. All right. So that's the end of your guys' session. That's all I have for you. I hope you're feeling a little bit better after this session, right? I hope you're leaving feeling a little better than when you first got here. So that's it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in your next session. All right? Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your session. If this is the the cat ears headband that you picked, then you are in the right place. So go ahead and dim your lights if that's what you're going to do. Go ahead and lay down, take a few deep breaths, just really getting yourself nice and relaxed for the session, and we'll go ahead and get started.
few minutes, pause the video if you need to turn your lights back on, stretch it out, bring yourself back to the space you're in, reground yourself in that space, and then I'll see you guys in just a second for your discussion. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your session discussion. So right away I got a lot of energy from you guys. It was very calming energy. It was actually pretty grounding energy. I feel like the majority of you guys are pretty spiritual. I feel like you're very confident in your spirituality. Like you know what your beliefs are, you know where you stand in a lot of that, and I think you really ground yourself in your spirituality. I think it's something that is important to you, and I think it's something that means a lot to you. I feel like whether you guys pray, whether you meditate, whatever that is for you that you guys do, I feel like you guys get a lot of peace in that. You find a lot of peace in that, in your meditation, in your prayer, whatever that is for you. I feel like that's something that you try to incorporate into your everyday. Like that's how much it means to you. You feel like a lot of peace in that. You really find yourself at your most grounded when you're in those moments. I got a feeling, and this is only going to be for a few of you, I think, so take what resonates. Are you guys wanting to be more active in your spirituality or religion, whatever it is to you? Like maybe you've been doing a lot of self-reflecting and self-discovery, and you've really found something beautiful in your meditations, or within the religion you practice, you've found something really grounding and really beautiful in there. And I feel like some of you are wanting to be more active in that, like wanting to join maybe small communities, or maybe more active in a church, or more active in retreats, just being around more like-minded people, maybe even wanting to share some of your experience with that. I feel like some of you are wanting to be more active like that, just more hands-on, more vocal. Again, I don't think that's for all of you. I think that's just for a select few of you. But I kind of got that message that some of you are wanting to do that, and Spirit wants you to know that if that's the case, to do it. Like, you're to a point where you've experienced enough. You know that it's helped you. You know the ways it's helped you, and if you're called to kind of share those experiences, Spirit definitely wants you to do that. I've got some oracle cards here. I'm just going to draw one oracle card. I was really called to draw an oracle card for Pile 1. Just like more for advice per se. So I'm going to do that for you real quick. I'm going to see if Spirit has a card they want to send you guys off with. Really quick before I jump into that though, I had a couple of names pop out. So I heard during your session, I heard Sarah, Jamie, and Connor. So I don't know if any of that means anything to you guys. Like I said, just take what resonates, let the rest fall away. But yeah, those are some names I heard during your guys' session. All right, let's see. Spirit, can you give me a card for Pile 2, just a piece of advice or anything you want them to know moving forward? Just let a card fall away for them, please. Just a little piece of advice for Pile 2. they can take forward with them. I just flew out there. Okay. See, birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. There you go. Dreaming a new world into being. There. I kind of feel like, so how she is in the center here with just like, you know, she's got these orbs of light, these beams of light just kind of emanating from her. That's kind of how I felt at the beginning of your guys' session when I started around the crown chakra. Like I said, you guys had a lot of energy, and it just felt like you guys were at peace. Oh, another thing I just remembered. I'm sorry, I forgot. Another thing I just remembered. So there was a point in your guys' session where I felt like your spirit guides were giving you guys like a really beautiful, like tight squeeze hug. Like they were just, you know, they were all just wrapping their arms around you and giving you guys a big hug. I feel like maybe some of you needed to know that. So that's not for all of you. I feel like some of you just kind of needed to hear that. But this really just kind of, the picture itself really represents the feeling I had from your guys' sessions. Just, you guys have found a lot of peace in your spirituality, a lot of grounding in your spirituality. So this picture is a really beautiful representation of what your guys' energy was like. And the description, birthing a new age, birthing new creation, dreaming a new world into being. And I think that's, the description is speaking to those of you who are more or less wanting to be more active, like we were talking about, to kind of going out into the world and talking about your experiences and sharing your experiences with other people who've kind of been through the same thing. I feel like, yeah, that was just a really good card, like just as a whole representation of your guys' session. So really, really good card. I will put down in the description box what this oracle deck is. If you guys watch tarot, pick a pile tarot cards, you've seen this oracle deck before. It's pretty popular. But yeah, I think that's everything that I have for you guys. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you got something out of this video and you want to see more from this channel. Other than that, I think that's it. I hope you guys feel a lot better leaving your session than you did coming in. And I'll see you in your next one. All right? Bye, guys. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your session. If this is the cat ears that you've chosen, you are in the right place. So go ahead and lay back, dim your lights if you're going to do that. Take some deep breaths, really just ground yourself into the moment, relax, and we'll go ahead and get started. All right? go ahead and pause the video if you need some more time. Just take a few minutes, really stretch it out, bring yourself back to the space you're in, really ground yourself back in the space you're in, and then I'll see you guys for your Reiki discussion. Hello, Pile 3, welcome to your session discussion. First of all, you guys have mad confident energy going on when it comes to your spirituality. Like there's a quote or like a phrase that I saw on a t-shirt. I plan on getting this shirt. Like, I love it so much. This quote, I love everything. So the quote is, "We are the daughters of the witches they could not burn." And that was your guys' energy / vibe the entire session, the whole session. I feel like you guys are not just sensitives, but I feel like this is my my psychic pile. I feel like you guys, some of you are clairvoyants. I feel like some of you guys are just serious, like sensitives, empaths. I feel like some of you guys probably study and practice a little magic, work with the elements, things like that. Yeah, I feel like that's you guys. Like, you know who you are in all of that, and you're just so confident about it. I mean, your guys is, okay, this thing that you guys, this represented your pile, and it's so fitting because, like, this is bold, okay? Like, compared to the other two headbands, like, this is the really bold one, and I feel like that's your guys' energy. Like, you're bold and you're confident in all of this stuff. I heard at one point that some of you are tarot readers. Yeah, you guys, some of you work with the elements. I feel like towards the end there, I heard that some of you really need to work on your grounding, just grounding yourself. I mean, who doesn't? But I do feel like that's a very direct and more specific message for some of you guys, that you need to work a little bit more on your grounding. I also felt at one point, I feel like some of you probably are experiencing maybe some criticism for a lot of this stuff that you believe or practice, things like that. I feel like you're in such a confident place that you don't really take that on yourself anymore. Like, maybe you did at one point, but where you are now, like, it stings, but you're you're really able to let it roll off for the most part. But that was something I got during your session. I heard the name Casey, and oh, it's gone. Spirit, what was that other name that I heard? Anthony? I think the other name was Anthony that I heard. So I heard Casey and Anthony in your guys's session. So take that as it resonates. I was also told to mention Pile 2. We talk about we talked about being a little bit more active, like proactive. So if you're someone who was drawn to Pile 2 as well, I recommend checking that one out and going through that one as well. We get a little more into that for some of you who are kind of thinking about not just doing that practice like with yourself, but like maybe expanding on it that a little bit. So if you were drawn to pile 2, also check out pile 2. Let's see. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw an oracle card for you guys. I did that for the other 2 piles, and yeah, I just kind of feel like I need to do that for you guys too. And it's more like advice, or I don't know, really just anything Spirit has to say or wants you guys to know moving forward. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So Spirit, if you would let one card fly, please, connecting to pile 3, anything you want them to know, anything you have to say, advice, please. You have one card, you let it fly. You can pass that knowledge on to pile 3, please. Okay, so your card is Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the Oracle. These cards have been dead on today, okay? They've been dead on today. Like, what did I say? You guys, like, you guys are my sensitive pile, right? Like, you guys, you are the Oracle, all right? Your light workers, your tarot readers, your sensitives, your empaths, like, you know, you guys are the witches of the generation. Like, this is you guys. And I think this is just more like confirmation. I think you guys are already bold and confident in your spirituality and the things that you believe. So I don't think you need any advice on that. I feel like this is just more confirmation that this is your pile, all right? So Pillars of Light, that is you guys. That is you guys. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. All right. That's all I have for you guys. Pile 3. Really beautiful energy, really confident, really bold energy. I love it. I love it. If you guys like this video, please remember to like the video and subscribe if you so desire. I hope you feel better leaving this session than you did when you first got here, and I'll see you guys in your next one. Bye.